In this video, we will learn how to write a killer prompt. You must be writing prompt in ChatGPT or Gemini, but do you know the difference between a good prompt and a great one? So let's get started. So what is a prompt? Prompt is an instruction which you give to AI model like ChatGPT, and AI model tries to understand your prompt and gives your output. Think of it like a communication between you and your computer. Prompt is not good to have skill, but has become a must have skill which will elevate your productivity, creativity, and maybe stepping towards your future proofing your career. An excellent prompt has five different parts. Those are task, context, persona, format, and example or references. It's not that you need to force fit these five parts in your prompt. You need to assess for your use case. Let's talk about the task first. Task is a core instruction or the objective you want the AI to achieve. It defines the specific action or the output required. If you want AI to summarize the paragraph, then summarizing is the task. If you want AI to generate an image, generating the image is a task. It is a core objective you want to achieve. You need to make sure that the task is unambiguous so that AI understand it very clearly. If AI is not clear about what you want to achieve, then your output can be irrelevant as well. Let's take an example of the prompt having a task only, and we will keep refining this. Draft an email. This is a simple prompt which only has a task. You can imagine the quality of this prompt will not be as high as it can give you very generic responses. The next is context. Context provide the background information and relevant detail to the AI so that it understands the scenario and perform better task. Context makes sure that output generated by AI is not generic but specific to a particular situation. Now the same old example of draft an email. Here we have added the context to it. Draft an email to inform stakeholder about upcoming launch of our new smart search feature. It should highlight its core benefit and the planned launch date of August 15th. See, we have added the context. The output of this would be definitely better than the previous one. The third important part of the prompt is the persona. So, what is a persona? Persona instruct the AI to adopt a very specific role, voice, style while generating its response. It influences the tone, vocabulary, and the perspective of the output. Persona helps AI to generate the content that resonate with your brand, your audience. So continuing with the same example of email, this is the improved prompt. By adding the persona like act as a product manager, the output will be better than your previous prompt. Moving on to the fourth important part of the prompt, that is format. Format specify the desired structure or the layout of the AI's output. It dictates how information should be presented. The format becomes very important in the case AI output is going to use as an input into another system. Hope you are able to get this. Continuing with the same example of adding format, we can get the output in the desired structure. See this prompt. We have added the format like include a clear subject line, a brief introduction, a bullet list of 3 to 4 key benefits, and a call to action of question and feedback. See, starting from the simple prompt of draft an email till here, the quality of the prompt we have increased drastically. At last, the references or example. References or example is more like a sample input output combination so that AI can understand the entire prompt in a much more better way. Imagine yourself when you get an example, you understand things in a better way. Similarly, AI also learns better when it has some example. If you don't use example in the prompt, that is called zero shot prompt. If you use one example, it is called single shot prompt. If you use multiple examples, it is called few shot prompt. But make sure that you are not overusing it. Overuse of example or references make it super biased toward those examples. So finally, if we add the reference, the final output would be looking something like this. The quality of this output will be much better than our original prompt where we started. See, here we have used a sample input and output based on which your AI will be able to generate for your requirement. Now, before moving forward, let's see some of the mistake which you need to avoid while writing the prompt. Don't write vague prompt. Be very specific. Don't write ambiguous prompt. If you have used words with multiple meanings, make sure that you have clarified it. Don't assume any prior knowledge with AI. You need to provide background about the same. Don't write overly complex prompt. If your prompt has multiple core tasks, You can think of breaking down the big prompt into multiple smaller parts. If you use a single big prompt, there are chances that LLM will not adhere to your instruction as well. Finally, don't give up. It can happen that you will not be able to get the right answer at the first go, but keep iterating and refining your prompt will get a better output. Till now, we have talked about prompt which are related to the text generation, but the same principle will be followed in case you are writing prompt to generate images. I hope you are able to get this. Nowadays, LLMs are becoming multimodal. But what multimodality means? Multimodality means that you can give multiple type of input in terms of combination of text, images, videos, audios, codes. Model will be able to process all and give you output accordingly. A classic example is smart search. Take a photo of the landmark and ask, what is the history of this place? Here in this prompt, we have taken the image as an input, also text as an input. Accordingly, AI will be able to generate the output. In the next lecture, we will see advanced prompting technique. I will meet you into the next one. Till then, keep learning and keep watching.